Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stacey's Adventures. Welcome to a brand new video. This is my third and final part of my WWE experience back in March. So my first video that I posted was about me going to my first ever WWE show in general, which was the On the Road to WrestleMania tour in Nottingham. And then the next video was first ever experience of going to SmackDown. And the final video is today, which is my experience of meeting A-Town Down Under, who are run by Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Before SmackDown, WWE released saying that there's going to be meet and greets held at the O2 Arena at the WWE Shop. So on the Thursday of that week, Pretty Deadly and 𝐓𝐤𝐤𝐴 were doing meet and greets, and then and then A-Town Down Under and the tag team that I still can't remember, but I will post it here, will be attending as well. Now, all these wrestlers had no clue who they were. I heard of them. Now, I only got back into WWE about January, when WWE was being released onto Netflix. I used to watch it on Sky Sports back in the day, back in 2009, 2010. So after that, I sort of just stopped watching it. And yeah, this year I got back into WWE again. And there's brand new faces. Some of them I don't even know. Randy Orton, he's still going. He is obviously my favourite WWE wrestler, as you've seen in my previous video. I sobbed when I heard his entrance for the first time in person. And it was such a beautiful experience, and I'll never forget it. So yeah, the WWE announced that there was going to be meet and greets being held. They were free, and they were first come, first serve. Now, first come, first serve is sort of like, you know, the quicker you get there, the quicker you have a chance to get a wristband, because there's only limited wristbands or whatever. So the Sunday, the day of the meet and greet, I sort of was thinking when I should go down to the O2 Arena. Luckily, it was only a train stop away from where I was staying. I got to the O2 Arena that day about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I just sort of waited it out until I got a chance to meet them. Now, I was carrying all my luggage and everything from, obviously, my trip down in London. So I had a lot of stuff to carry. And, yeah, I was just walking about around the O2 Arena. So when I got in the building, I went to the WWE shop to see what was going on. No one was waiting outside for the first meet and greet. As of yet, 'cause it was only 12 o'clock, but I think the meet and greet started about I would say 1:30, 2:30. About 2:30, I think. So I was just walking around the O2 Arena, just basically chilled out for a bit, and then I went down again just before the first meet and greet started. And I remember I saw online someone said, oh, for the meet and greet, they would normally give out the second meet and greet, as the first meet and greet is sort of going in and doing their thing. So I went down when the first meet and greet was starting, and I said, oh, you know, when do you know when the A-Town Down Under wristbands are coming out? And they said, oh, it won't be till like further on, later down the line. And I was like, okay. So spent another time walking around the O2 Arena until it was sort of close to the time of the actual meet and greet itself. Got a wristband.
After waiting around since 12, get a wristband.
Then sort of walked out, went outside, chilled out for a bit, and then went back indoors. Had a walk around the O2 Arena again. I got some steps in, bearing in mind, just walking around that building alone. And yeah, and then it was the time that I got to meet 𝐓𝐤𝐿 Down Under. Now I was walking to the shop and I saw Grayson Waller in the shop. I caught a glimpse of him in his like pink and white, whatever the colour t-shirt it was. And yeah, so then I just got in the queue and waited to meet 𝐓𝐿 Down Under. I didn't really know what the experience was. I didn't actually know how these meet and greets were, sort of thing. Like, I didn't know what you could do, what you couldn't do. I didn't know. I have a video of me meeting 𝐓𝐿 Down Under. They what they would do is they'd take photos on your phone. And I thought what was quite a cool idea is screen record the entire experience, and it came out quite good. I don't know if it was me, but I felt quite awkward. You know, can you like hug them or something? Like, I remember I spoke to Grace and I was like, oh, do you guys do hugs? Because I saw people like fist bumping them and everything, and I thought, oh, why doesn't no one want to hug 𝐓𝐿 Down Under? But you know, Grayson's like, he don't do hugs. You know, he's not a huggy person. So I kind of felt like awkward and stuff like that. He's like, I remember Grayson saying, oh, I don't do hugs, but Austin Theory does. Something along them lines. And I remember then Austin was like talking to me about like how Grayson hates hugs and everything. It's like I had my stuff that the lady took for me. And it was, honestly, it was so embarrassing because after I met them, I was like, I gave them fist bumps and everything. I wish I was more talkative, but I think my social anxiety at that point was kicking in. No, I was like scared to talk to them, and I was sort of like looking at Austin, and I was like laughing and everything. But it was such a wonderful experience, and apart from my awkwardness, it was a great experience. But I was grabbing my stuff, and my merch that I bought from the WWE store on the Friday, it sort of like ripped. So I had to somehow not embarrass myself with my bag starting to rip. I think Austin saw me at that point. I was like, I need to grab my stuff. I need to grab this bag before it flipping rips, because it ripped while the lady was holding it, and she gave it to me. It ripped in half. I was like, please don't do this to me. Not in front of these two. No, don't. grab my stuff. And off I went. Hopefully, in future, if I meet them again, I'll have more confidence. But it was embarrassing for me. But anyway, so that is sort of like my little story. Me meeting Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, 𝐓𝐿 Down Under. But I will post the video right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll put some music in the background just to release the embarrassment, but I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys very soon.
lying though. He loves Uggs.
Nah,
He's a liar.
Oh, you